Good morning. It's Miss Jen. How's everybody today? Today I have Hedwig here who wanted to say hello and good morning. I love Hedwig. Does anybody know Harry Potter out there? Are you old enough to know anything about Harry Potter? Maybe an older brother or sister does like Harry Potter? Well, we do in my family. And we just visited Universal Studios where they have the whole Harry Potter world. So I'm very excited about it. It was so much fun. So Hedwig wanted to say good morning today. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? So Hedwig's gonna be with us. And my choo-choo train. Climb aboard. So it is Dog Week. So it's also ice cream day today. Like National Ice Cream Day, I think. So I picked some ice cream books. Maybe next time I'll pick some dog books. Because next week's craft is a dog. And this week's craft is an airplane. So I think we'll start with Gorilla Loves Vanilla. Right. Gorilla Loves Vanilla. That's good how those words rhyme, right? You like rhyming words? I like rhyming words. If you take a walk down Jellybean Street, there's a wonderful place you can go for a treat. A fabulous store full of yummy ice cream. The kind of ice cream that makes everyone beam. This is so cute. It has Emma's Treasures, the Strawberry Garden, Paulina's Ballerinas, Che's Paint Box, Sam's Sundays, and Ellie's Emporium. Isn't that cute? Little Sam Sunday is known as the king of cones and wafers and flavors that zing. And one sunny day, as Sam opened the store, 5 hungry animals dashed through the door. What do we see here? Do you see the animals? What kind of animals do we have here? Is that a hippopotamus? That looks like a hippopotamus. And a cow. And down here is a cat. And here is a rooster or a hen. And here is a mouse. Okay. What kind of ice cream are they going to like? First in line was a mouse who squeaked, "Please, may I have a sundae that tastes of blue cheese?" Now that might sound scrumptious to little gray mice, but none of the others thought cheese ice was nice. It sounded quite stinky, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up cheesy ice cream in a wink. Well, I guess that makes sense. Mice like cheese. Cheesy ice cream. And blue cheese does smell. Next to step up was a sea captain's cat. "My favorite," he said, "is a sailing cat's wish. Bring me fish finger ice cream in a dish." It sounded quite yucky, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up some fishy ice cream in a wink. Oh boy, cats like to chase, or they like to have fish. I know, I always see in TV shows the cats are peering over fish tanks, wanting to dive in. Ooh, look at a little fish ice cream. Oh, a chicken said, "I'll have a cone full of worms. I like nothing more than an ice cream that squirms. It's funny the way that it wriggles and jiggles. It tickles my beak and then it gives me the giggles." It sounded too squirmy, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up wormy ice cream in a wink. Oh, now I think that might be the worst of all of them for me. The flavor the cow chose was daisies and grass. It's simply amusing, she gleefully cheered, but all of her friends thought her flavor was weird. It sounded revolting, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up daisy ice cream in a wink. Look at her daisy ice cream. Because cows eat the ground and the grass and the flowers. Oh boy. Look who's up next. The hippo stomped up with a thump and a thud and asked for a cone filled with mountains of mud. I don't want to eat it, he said with a laugh. I'm going to jump in and have a nice bath. It sounded quite messy, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up muddy ice cream in a wink. Oh boy, this is getting weird. Does anyone just like plain regular flavors? The animals sang, Little Sam, you're the best. You've managed to rustle up every request. Then came a voice calling, What about mine? A gorilla was there at the end of the line. What do gorillas eat? I don't want fish fingers or worms as a filler. Just give me a cone full of good old vanilla. The others agreed that they'd all been too hasty. None of their flavors seemed nearly as tasty. I hope Sam has vanilla. Aha! Sam served a cone that was everyone's dream. Scoop upon scoop of amazing ice cream. He topped it with sprinkles and milk chocolate chips. The sticky fudge sauce made them all lick their lips. The animals gasped. They couldn't help staring. And lucky for them, that looks good, right? You see? Is Gorilla gonna share? It's much better than mud and worms and cheese and, what was the other one? Flowers. Gorillas love sharing! Yay! It's a nice gorilla. All right, they all have a spoon and they're sharing the vanilla. Now that's my kind of ice cream. What do you like? What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mine is definitely chocolate, or it has to have chocolate in it. It can have other flavors mixed, but chocolate has to be one of the flavors. Yeah. And like I said, I could have a hot fudge sundae, and that I want vanilla ice cream, but the fudge is involved, so there is chocolate. Always has to be chocolate. Let's see. I also like chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. I like cookies and cream because it has chocolate Oreo cookies in it. And what else do I like? I like a Ben & Jerry's one called Fish Food. Now that's all chocolate pretty much. What do you like? All right, we're going to read another one just because. And this one is Izzy the Ice Cream Fairy. There are a bunch of these fairy books in the library. This book belongs to Franklin Lakes Public Library. This is by Tim Bugbird. Once upon a time in a sunny sandy land. This is making a shimmer. Okay. Once upon a time in a sunny sandy land lived Izzy, Mo, and Mia at a pretty ice cream stand. The fairy friends scooped ice cream from their famous ice cream well to sell in a rainbow of flavors in a crispy wafer shell. And for a treat, Their fairy wands sent showers in all directions of candy, jewels, and chocolate chips to top the iced confections. Ice cream fairy. I want one. They saved up every penny to fund their carnival float. And every year, for best in show, they won the fairies' vote. Oh, first place. Then, early one summer, they peered inside their well, expecting flowing ice cream, but there was nothing left to sell. Ruh-roh. The well had run completely dry. Why? They had no clue. But being modern fairies, they knew just what to do. Now that would be cool. If you had a well in your backyard that was full of ice cream, that would be cool. Izzy surfed the fairy net for places cold and chilly, with ice cream in abundance, but the results were just too silly. If you said them fast enough, they sounded almost right, but 2 made Izzy laugh out loud, and 1 was just a fright. They surfed the fairy net, not the internet. How cute. Where can I find ice cream? Tap, 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 tap. No, that's not right. Not ice cream, not eyes green. Mice queen, ice cream. No, that's not right. That's definitely not right. Tap, 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 tap on the computer. Ice cream, she types in. Izzy finally found a place with no palms, sea, or sand. It was far away, but perfect. She discovered Ice Cream Land. Ice Cream Land. I want to go. It mustn't be in Orlando. It's way too hot down there in Florida to have Ice Cream Land. Without delay, the friends took flight to a place of ice cream mountains with sprinkles falling from the sky and fruit-filled syrup fountains. Welcome to our magical land, said Her Majesty the Queen. It's such a lovely place to live, but there's just too much ice cream. Too much? You see, it covers everything, so things are getting lost. I'm sure my bike is somewhere here, buried in the frost. Izzy said, that's funny. Our land is warm and sunny. And since our ice cream well ran dry, we can't make any money. Maybe they'll help each other out. Can we work together? This feels like such good luck. Grab a shovel, said the Queen, and I'll call a rent-a-truck. They dug and dug and dug and dug and dug until it was quite clear their ice cream haul would be enough to last at least a year. The journey home was hampered by fog and long, dark nights. So Mo and Mia lit their path with lanterns and fairy lights. Bringing the ice cream home. The trip took so much longer than Izzy thought it would. And as they neared the beach, she cried, "Oh no, this isn't good. The carnival starts today. Whatever will we ride? It's way too late to make our float. Our hands are simply tied." Oh, they got back not enough time to make their #1 prize-winning float. But fortune had for Izzy one last big surprise. All along the road ahead were floats of every size. The fairy's truck joined the line with its beautiful glowing lights. It was just as good as a carnival float, a splendid sparkling sight. You see the little floats? They're all different. There's the fairies with the ice cream float and the Queen of Ice Cream Land. Cute, right? The fairies got to work serving ice cream to the crowd. They made it home just in time and had never felt so proud. Their float did not win best in show, but Izzy didn't mind, for the love and joy that filled the day was a prize of a better kind. Izzy, Mo, and Mia made the perfect fairy team, and now they knew just who to call when they needed more ice cream. The Queen of Fairyland, right? There she is. The end. I hope you like those ice cream themed stories, and I hope you have a nice big bowl of ice cream today at some point, but not for breakfast. Bye. See you next Wednesday.